All right, so this video has one purpose. This is a basic introduction on how to create a Google map and how to make a Google map for this class. So this could be something, maybe we haven't done one in class in a while and you just need a refresher on things. Maybe it's early in the school year, you haven't done one yet. Either way, this is going to be the basics. So what you're going to do, I'm on Google Classroom right now. If I'm on any Google website, I've got access to these 9 dots right here. And a lot of times that you use that to go to your drive, you can go to mail. If you scroll down, there are a ton of apps you can go to from here. What we're looking for is Google Maps. So I've actually got it right here up at the top. What I would do if I were you, if it's down here, since we are going to use this on a few occasions, you can actually click and drag and move these. So wherever this is, I would move it towards the top because you will want to have quick access to it. But we're going to click that here. And it is going to open up Google Maps. And it's going to take us here we are now. So what we need to do is click these 3 lines right here. It's a little tricky getting where we want to. There are a lot of steps to it. Not necessarily tricky, just a lot of steps. So I click those 3 lines like I did there. And then I'm going to click Your Places. That's going to pop up My Places. Home, blah, blah, blah. We don't need that. Then we need to click Maps right here. So we'll click Maps. You will probably have nothing here, or if we've done these earlier in the year, you'll have those. What we need to do is we actually need to create a map, and it's not letting me do this because I'm in the way. There we go. So create a new map. It is going to open up your map. So first thing you'll want to do here right off the bat is name it. So I always have you type in your last name and then the name of whatever map it is. This is just going to be an example. So example map. I usually put on the instructions what I want you to do. So see if I can't bring myself back here real quick. There I am. All right. So now we have a lot of options here. So first thing we're going to do, I want to find a location. So say I'm going to just type in a random thing. For me, let's type in Bank of America Stadium. So as I start typing, look, there it is. Now, you need to care when we do this stuff in the future. A lot of times the first thing you type in isn't going to be it. You need to use some common sense confirmation, maybe some research online to make sure it's giving you the right place. Now, in this case, I know, and I look around, like I know there's BB&T Ballpark, there's the other park nearby, and here's the Panthers Stadium. That's what I want to mark. So this green dot right here that it took you to, that will disappear when I search for something else. That will go away. So I need to personally mark this. So how I do that is I add a marker. And then I get to click wherever I want. So I'm going to click right by it there. And boom. We're going to put this and we're going to label it Bank of America Stadium. Oh, that didn't work. Try that again. Bank of America Stadium. Why is it not wanting to work? Huh. Weird. There we go. So, there. Now, I've labeled Bank of America Stadium, and it will stay there. If you look over here, it has it labeled. Bank of America Stadium. I click on it, it goes there. Now, as I zoom out here, I need to move myself again. As I zoom out, no matter how much I zoom out, mark is going to stay there. See, even zoom all the way out the whole world, there's Bank of America Stadium. Now, that's very simple. That's very basic. Let's say I want to do a little more. That I don't have in here. Let's say I want to change the color of this dot. I want to color code this. So, like, let's say, for example, these are all going to be football stadiums. I label other football stadiums. I want them all the same color. Well, footballs are brown, so I'm going to label it brown. But maybe I can find another way to make that stand out and clearly be a football stadium. So if I click more icons here, it'll give me all these crazy options. And it will let me search. And in this case, I'm going to search football. Oh my goodness, there's football right there. I click it. I click OK. Now look, my label is football. So from now on, I know and I can see right away, okay, that's a football stadium. What else I can do? The NFL's Carolina Panthers. Awesome, right? So now anytime I click, boom, I know right away. I can add an image. So let's do this. When I click on that, I can upload any image I want. So I could go to Google really quick and I could just type in Panthers logo. Boom. I save the image. I mean, you all know how the basics of doing this, I would hope. I can even, didn't mean to do that. Click and drag here. Actually, it's not letting me. Whatever. Save image as. This is taking forever. Of course. Well, this is being extra difficult. Oh, I might have the pinwheel of death. There we go. What I can do now is I can click right here. If this doesn't work, I'm going to yell. There. Boom. So now I hit save. There we go. I click on it. I've got some details about it. I've got all an image as well. These are some things I'll have you do on a lot of these. So just like that, I can do that. Now, like I said, this is just a system of keeping things as far as the color and the logo and everything else. Let's say next I want to locate, I don't know, the Golden Gate Bridge. I click on that. There we go. I want to label that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a marker. I'm going to write Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to change the color of it. My bridges are going to be, I don't know, they're going to be green. As far as a marker or an icon, let's see if I have anything for a bridge. Voila, a bridge. And there you go. And I could do all the same things. I'm not going to go into the details there, but you get the idea. Another thing that I want you to see that we can hear how you do this on some, but not all, is this, which is the line tool. So I want to draw a line. And for some reason, I want to go from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Carolina Panthers Stadium. So I click there, I click there, and you see how it's going to keep wanting to move to end it to like end the line. I just click that same spot. And now, I don't need to necessarily name the line. There we go. I've got a line going from one to others. That we'll use that like on the Explorers one, but not on all of them. One other thing I want to see here. You see where it says untitled layer? Also, if I want to get rid of something I searched, I can just X out of it right there. So the layers can be different things. So like, for example, stadiums. I hit save. And then I can add another layer. I can name that layer bridges. Now you see the problem here, right? That I've got the Golden Gate Bridge in the wrong spot. It's not a stadium, it's a bridge. I can thankfully drag this down to bridges. And there you go. So now let's say I just wanted to see stadiums. I unclick the bridges. Oh my goodness, there's just the stadiums, and I can do the other way of that, etc. Trying to make sure in my head. The only other thing I know you can do, I very rarely make you do this. I never really make you do this, but some people like to do it as a bonus or an extension, is you can make a polygon out of this. So let's just say I want a polygon of the Dakotas. There we go. I'm not going to do this perfectly. I'm just going to kind of lazily do this. And I go back to where I started. It creates a polygon for you. Dakotas. And there you go. And now those are labeled. And I could put that wherever. And I believe, yeah, you can change, if I wanted to change the color of it to whatever I wanted to change the color of it to. I can even change the transparency of it on how much you can see the green, border width. You can play with all of those things as well. Like I said, I haven't really, but maybe in the future I'll find something that I want the polygons for. But those are the different things you can do in Google Map. The one other thing to understand when you go to turn this in, and I can't really show you this because I'm not a student, I have a teacher mode, it's different. This right here, like if you look where I'm, that red dot, that will show up in your Google Drive. So if you search in your Google Drive, and usually it shows you the most recent stuff, like in my case, Miller example map, it'll bring it up there. When you go to turn this in on Google Classroom, you just go hit add and attach from Google Drive, and you'll be able to attach this. And that's how you turn that in. I think I covered everything. Nothing else is coming to my mind right now. So, yeah, those are the basics of Google Maps. Beyond any of that, feel free to email me. Or if this is a classroom setting, come talk to me. Sounds good.